Good morning. It's time for Coffee Talk with Dawn. Okay, today we got for you two very interesting stories. First one I saw Saturday. I was being lazy Saturday morning, just kind of watching some offbeat television. One of the programs I was watching was Real BMX X, something like that. It's where these BMX riders produce their own little videos, and it's a contest. Well, one of the guys that was in there, and this was an older story, or an older story, but like 2016, I think it said, but it was filmed in 2020. This little part, and the guy's name is Julian Molina, and he's from a South American country, and he was a skateboarder. Doing his thing. Got hit by a bus, lost his left leg. So he couldn't really be a skateboard rider anymore, but he figured out that he could be a BMX rider. So he's doing his street BMX stuff, and he's got his buddy filming him. And this guy, he is wiping out left and right, but he's doing these great big drops, and it was so inspiring that he didn't let something like losing his leg stop him from doing something that he really loved. He quit being he probably still rides a skateboard too, but not in a competitive fashion. So he's still a competitive X Games guy. And I thought, man, that's awesome. That's going to be the story of the week right there. And then yesterday, taking it easy in the morning before I head out for my day, watching my favorite program. And on comes another story. Matt Stutzman, an archer, shooting the bow, target bow. One of the world's best. Doesn't have arms. No arms, but he shoots a bow. And he's really good at it. And his story was even better yet. It's just like, Don, quit your bitching and get out there and do what you want to do. For crying out loud. Look at this guy. No arms. And his story was, it all started when he was born without arms. And it was really sad because his parents put him up for adoption because he didn't have no arms. Well, oh, good for you, people. Yeah, I don't know who those losers are. Well, I shouldn't judge. But really, I thought, really? But it worked out well for him because he was adopted by this old couple, and they initially got him prosthetic arms. He didn't use them. Then they finally just decided, you know what? We're not gonna modify our home. We're not gonna change things. So to adapt to him, we're gonna let him adapt to the world because the world's not gonna change for him. So they just, he just went out and did it. They would look outside and he'd be riding a bike, crashing and riding a bike, and they go, "Oh, God, protect him." And they were the coolest couple. And he just did everything. He had two brothers, and he just did everything, and he just learned how to do it. And as he became an adult and had a family, nobody would hire him. He couldn't get a job. Nobody would hire him. Yeah, and that's the sad world we live in. Nobody would give this guy a chance, and it was archery deer season in the state he lived in, and he said, if I could just learn to shoot a bow, I could put some food on the table for my family. So he went out and bought the cheapest bow he could buy, learned how to shoot it, went out and got a deer, killed him a deer, fed the family. And from then it was just game on. And then he thought, well, I can enter these competitions and I can earn a little money shooting the bow, target shooting. And a bow manufacturer sponsored him. It's like, that's awesome. And then one of the other guys said, you know, Matt, the only reason they sponsor you is because you don't have any arms, and you're an oddity, and you bring attention to their manufacturer. And he thought about it, and he says, well, I'll show them. I'll just be the best archer there is, and I'll get a sponsorship because I'm the best, not because I'm the guy with no arms. And danged if he didn't. He shows up to competitions now, and it ain't like, oh yeah, look at the guy with no arms, he's here. It's like, oh crap, the guy with no arms is here. We're all in trouble because he's going to beat us. So there's your takeaway right there. There isn't nothing that can stop you from doing what you want to do. You just got to get out there and get her done. So I'm going to get out there and get her done today. And you do it too. And I love you all. Peace.